Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Using his legs. It's Durham. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Yeah, back with another carry. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
High completion makes it second in medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, will try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A Pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The shotgun running play call. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To the air. It's back. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after one, we're
back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I know the toss play began with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Caught by the receiver. He's tackled at the 12-yard line.
They face third and short here in the playoff in the 10th play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's back. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Down the middle, it's Brown. Takes it maybe to 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a dart right down the middle. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Back to throw. It's Speck. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Ball fielded near the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Takes the handoff again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hunt over the middle. It's Anderson. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, home just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the move now. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's back. The pass rush closing in. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's back. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The timeout is called. It's on strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Across the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking downfield, it's back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got it in the open. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looking deep down the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. Burst into space. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
To the wideout. He runs out of bounds after 41-yard line. 3rd down coming.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back to throw. It's Beck. The short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches. And he drops back into the gun. It's an out route. The catch made. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down. Here's the toss play now, running to the right.
tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Daniels. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Haynes. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Get momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. The pass gets home. Backed up second and long for the 17.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The deep shot is caught for a big game. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
P&T is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Beck. The pocket breaking down. They trap him for a sack. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's back. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That pass falls incomplete. Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Joseph. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they were fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Gets made on the out route. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Gain of 4.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
And with a game on the line, they go back to that offensive line and the running back, and it pays off. They take the lead here late in the game, Chris. Now they're up 2. You go with conventional wisdom and just kick the extra point, or maybe you go for 2 to make your opponent have to drive them into the field for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Miami 31, LSU 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now in the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And at first down, they go right back to him. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Fighting him off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down right at the 20. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.